Chicken here, bring you another Brawl Stars video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be playing some Bounty and discussing if Brawl Stars is in fact ready for global release yet, why it hasn't come out for Android, what is taking so long, and yeah, so we're going to be loading up. Oh, who should we go with, Chicken? Let's go with Ricochet for some Bounty, guys. Ricochet is going to be fantastic for Bounty. He's got high damage, very good crowd control, and everything like that. He's just kind of a good balance in between everything. So, what the hell is taking Brawl Stars so long to actually go global and go on Android and stuff? And the truth is, guys, that nobody knows just yet. Only Supercell knows these answers, but from what the Chicken has deducted, they tend to take their time with these things. I guess, like, they want the game completely finished and polished before they do a global release. So, it recently got released in 3 countries, right? Everybody saw this. It was like 3, I forget the specific countries, like 3 European countries. And they wanted this because they wanted to, I believe they wanted to see if, what was it exactly, Chicken? They wanted to see, more level 1 and level 0 players, how they were, like how the game was going for them, how they were being affected by everything. We just shot backwards there. And I think that is a good sign because it looks like they're just kind of putting the final touches on everything. If that is something that they're worried about, is how are like a bunch of new people, like how are the casual players? Like they're not worried about the people that have 11,000 trophies right now. Like they're already in. They're already in. They've Hulk, Line, and Synchro. They've already got them, guys. They're not worried about those guys. They're worried about the people that pick up and play the game. Is it easily accessible? Does it make sense? And I think after, like, I think the last update was just really fantastic overall. Like, my one, now this is kind of weird to say, but my one kind of gripe with it is going to be the same thing with Boom Beach. There's nothing to do. There's no reason to keep playing once you've got your brawlers to a certain trophy level. There's no reason to keep pushing. There's no real kind of benefit. Like, you don't get more brawl boxes for the trophies you get. There's no kind of, like, there is leagues and stuff, or sorry, not leagues, but there is a season, but we don't, like, there doesn't seem to be any point for that. Like, why not give me 100 brawl boxes if I'm able to get to 6,000 trophies in the season or something like that? Like, I think there needs to be, like, a real reason to push. Like, right now, I really like the I like the gameplay, which is the biggest thing. I really like the gameplay. I like the using the different brawlers. I'm always having fun. There's always, like, no matter what game I'm playing, there's always, like, that oh my god, like, WTF moment that happens sometimes, unless you're crushing everyone like we are right here, 40-17. Come on, guys, like, pick it up here. Holy jeez, trying to make some interesting stuff happen as we get roasted there, which is kind of funny. But yeah, after the last update, they really improved the upgrade system. But I think that like, I'd like to see it a little bit more like Clash Royale in the sense that, oh, I didn't want to put goal there. Not in the sense where it's pay to win, but just make it, like, I like how hard it is to unlock a legendary right now. I like how you can't just put $1,000 down and instantly get a legendary. I like that. I like how someone that puts 20 bucks into the game has basically, well, it doesn't obviously have the same chance. The more money you spend, the better chance you're going to get, but it's not like an outrageous, jump in the chance that you're gonna get a legendary. Like, look at the Chicken, for instance. It took me like 7 months to unlock legendaries, and I was throwing money like crazy this game. I probably spent over $1,000 on it, if we're being completely honest here, guys, which is kind of embarrassing to admit, but it's true. So, like, and where I'm going with this, where are we going with this, Chicken? I would like to, I'd like it to be, I'd like more characters to unlock, more legendaries, more different classes of brawlers. I'd like there to be, I'd like the legendaries to be a little bit better. I'd like it to be, like, pretty significant. Like, if you have a Spike or a Crow on your team, I'd like you to have a pretty good advantage. And I'd like the upgrades to be harder to get, because that's what's fun. The fun part of playing these games is maxing out your account, like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. Now, the problem is it's tricky. It's tricky to, like, because the game's probably not going to last 40 years, right? So you don't want to make it so outrageously difficult to upgrade that you're just simply never going to reach that maxed out state. But I also don't want to max out my account in 6 months and then not really have anything to do or any sort of reason other than bragging rights to continue playing the game. I want other things to upgrade. I want I want different badges. I want different leagues. I want different crests. Things like that I think are really important for the longevity of a game. Like, sure, this is great, but I don't want to see it die in 6 months, you know what I mean? And right now, there's not really a huge reason to play for players that have got, say, all their brawlers past 500 trophies or whatever the cap is, where you get that last medal, that you get them all past level 20. You don't really get anything for that. So I'd like to see some changes. Excuse me, just to reward the players that do play every day. Maybe even like a daily kind of login bonus. Like, the quests weren't great in Clash Royale, but I think that I really like them. I know most people didn't, but I think something like that in Brawl Stars would be cool just to see. Oh god, guys, we're just wrecking everybody here. Yeah, that's it basically in a nutshell. Just more reasons, more rewards to keep playing, and it doesn't just have to be upgrade tokens and things like that. It could be a little bit more personalized. Different leagues and just different I don't know, crests and badges and things like that for reaching a certain point. Like, I really like how in your profile that it shows how many showdown wins that somebody has. I think that's a cool stat, and I'd like to see more of that overall. But yeah, that's just the chicken's opinion, guys. Let me know what you think of that down below in the comments. Always interested to hear your guys' feedback on Brawl Stars, because I know most of you either aren't playing it or haven't played a lot of it just yet, because obviously it hasn't fully come out yet. But I think the game in its current state is ready to come out anytime. I think it's polished enough and good. So yeah, let me know what you think that down below in the comments, guys. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.